Rome's crossroads of destiny. One choice, two futures, the fate of the West. Chi la entonhi on protestidin. La shore. The weight of an empire on a single shoulder. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni faces a nation on the brink. Outside her window, protests rage as the Italian economy nears collapse. An ancient prophecy has re-emerged, foretelling that Italy's salvation lies not in policy, but in a union of destiny, a full, binding alliance with a global titan. The choice is hers alone.
Two leaders, two worlds. On her desk lie two dossiers. One represents the transactional power of the West, the other the strategic depth of the East. The decision must be made not with emotion, but with pure Roman reason.
Dossier. Classification level Gamma. Dossier. The case for Donald Trump. An offer of wealth and unrivaled power. Economic power. Unlimited access to the vast U.S. market. A massive new consumer base for Italian luxury goods. Ideological alignment. A shared populist worldview opposing globalist elites. Meloni's God, homeland, family resonates with Trump's MAGA movement. Defense. Marrying the leader of NATO would make Italy the most untouchable power in the Mediterranean. Dossier. Classification level Sigma. Dossier. The case for Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. A promise of security and regional dominance. Solving the migration crisis. Erdoğan holds the key to controlling migrant flows from Africa via his influence in Libya. Meloni's biggest headache could be solved with a snap of his fingers. Energy corridor. Italy could become Europe's primary energy hub through pipelines routed via Turkey. Mediterranean dominance. The combined Italian and Turkish navies would create an unparalleled maritime force, making the Mediterranean truly Mare Nostrum, RC. Dossier. The risks of the Erdoğan alliance. A union of cultural dissonance and geopolitical conflict. Difference desk. Cultural and religious differences. A potential clash between Meloni's staunch Catholic base and Erdoğan's Islamic-influenced leadership at the grassroots level. Tension with the EU. This alliance would infuriate Brussels and Paris. Italy would be caught in the middle of a severe diplomatic war with its European neighbors. The final calculus. Wealth versus will. Trump's offer. Promise. Unprecedented wealth and status. Core asset. The U.S. dollar and market access. Key risk. Loss of sovereignty and EU isolation. Erdoğan's offer. Promise. Absolute security and dominance. Core asset, geostrategic control, migration, energy. Key risk, cultural backlash, and EU hostility. The voice of the West. Make Italy great again. Europe is finished. We are the West, Georgia. We are civilization. My money, your culture. This would be the greatest deal in world history. His pitch? A transactional deal promising economic boom, global fame, and a partnership to write Trump and Meloni in gold letters on the Colosseum. The voice of the East. Promise you power. Trump is across the ocean. When things happen, he will be playing golf. But we are here. Come, let us turn the Mediterranean into a lake of peace and dominance. His pitch. A strategic marriage between two imperial capitals, promising control over borders, security, and the keys to Mediterranean geography. An offer of will, not just a show.
The storm breaks. The choice becomes clear. Trump offers me wealth and grandeur, but he will manage me like a hotel manager. What will happen to my sovereignty? Erdoğan offers me security and strategic dominance, but my allies in Europe would excommunicate me. However, Italy currently needs existential protection, not just money.
The decision. Rome aligns with Washington. The rationale. 1. Civilizational bloc. An alliance with Erdoğan would be a loss of identity for her conservative Catholic base. Trump, despite his flaws, is the leader of the Western bloc she has vowed to protect. 2. Unyielding Atlanticism. The decision is the ultimate expression of Meloni's surprisingly strong pro-NATO, pro-American foreign policy. 3. Economic pragmatism. The Italian debt crisis demands the immediate power of American capital and the US dollar, a solution faster than Turkey's strategic depth can provide.
A partner, not a province. Mr. Erdoğan, your offer is a product of strategic genius, and our friendship in the Mediterranean is eternal. However, Italy's heart beats in the West. Rome must dance with Washington. Donald, prepare the files. But do not forget, Italy is not your branch office, it is your partner.
The dawn of a new Roman-American order. With the alliance forged, Italy ascends to become the United States' privileged partner in Europe. The European Union, fractured by the departure of a founding member, enters a period of existential crisis and potential disintegration. A new axis of power is born in the Mediterranean, reshaping the strategic map for a generation.